Oh, I think I just had my phone die. But here goes. I'm actually thinking of talking about this sort of what's going on in my personal training or personal training related stuff on in the PT diaries. I think it makes more sense. This is something I've literally just come up with on the spot, just before picking up the camera, because it to me makes sense to talk about personal training stuff in the series that I made specifically for personal training, rather than talk about personal training related stuff through exercise, through the exercise logs, if it's not about the exercise. So here it goes. As I said in yesterday's daily exercise log, before thinking of this, before thinking of putting personal training related stuff in the personal training series outside of the theory that I'd be learning, I've seen one job, and I think even before I'm ready to apply to it, I'm going to apply, because I don't expect them to answer to me immediately within like a few seconds or a few minutes, maybe even a few hours, in fact. So with that in mind, I'm thinking that I'd use that as my reason to not stall with the job application process. So I actually do as I say I want to do, which is to make sure I know what I am and I'm not willing to accept from personal training job, like I'm not willing to be disrespected and all that very, very basic stuff. And what I'm looking for from a from a gym instructor job, sorry. I haven't yet got to the level 3 personal training stuff yet, but as and when I do have work and I start getting paid and I start having that income source come in, no hesitation, I'm going on a payment plan to get the personal training stuff, because with this level 2 stuff, the salaries, the salaries I've seen online on a yearly basis, you're lucky if you get less than 20k a year. You're lucky if you get less than slightly less than 20k a year. So basically 19.5 grand to less than 20k a year, you know, that's broke. That's just about over 1,600 a month. For me to be able to live comfortably to live comfortably to a point where I feel comfortable, but I'm not giving myself comfort in excess, that absolutely cannot do. I'm looking to pay off my student debt. I'm looking to live in a nice, comfortable, large home. Not a mansion, but a nice, big home all to myself. I can't do that with 1,600 or slightly more a month. That's not happening. I sense as I speak, I've got a little bit of a smile on my face, and that could be because I'm seeing a way out. I'm seeing a way out of this way of life that is detrimental to my health. I think objectively, like factually detrimental to my health. And I say this because with me having no money, that means I have to eat what my mum and dad cook, and use the ingredients that my mum and dad bring into the house, which wouldn't be a problem if they ate healthily, but they don't. So I'm just making it easier. I'm making it more difficult for myself to function at a healthy level, just through not having the money come in to support myself living a healthy lifestyle. Now, although that's happening and I have no money coming in, I'm on my last fucking legs financially. I'm not gonna beg. I'm not going to go universal credit, nor am I gonna try and start up a GoFundMe or something like that. I've never had the idea to start up a GoFundMe. That just came to mind now. I've actually heard of one GoFundMe story in particular where someone was saying, "Oh, I was finding it difficult to live," but then they bought the most modern of Audis or something. American transgender woman, yeah, and she was playing on the fact that she was black He's like, oh, well, all you guys, you're making it difficult for a black transgender woman to live out here. Meanwhile, she's going to get the newest of Audis and the largest of apartments. I was going to say apartment complexes, but that's a completely different thing. That would be the whole building, not just the one place to live. Yeah, but anyway, enough of that. So that's what's going on. I haven't yet applied for the place, but I'll do that now. The tablet's on like 3%, and I think the tablet's got problems as well, other than just the phone I'd usually record on. The charging port might not be working properly, or otherwise, or the charger itself is just slow charging. I've got quite a few warning notifications to say that the charger's slow. And hence I'll end the clip here, and then I'll apply, and then I'll get back to making this video. Yeah.